everybody, I'm Elena and today I'm gonna bring to you this no makeup look that it is my go-to look for days when I don't want to be wearing makeup, but still I want to look my best, you know, and maybe I'm having some, as you will see in the video, I'm having some under eye circles, some discoloration here and there, some spots, and you really want to conceal this, but you still want to look like you, just natural, just like you didn't apply makeup at all, you know, just the look that somebody's telling you like, you're looking good today. That's the look that we're aiming for, and if you want to see how I achieved this look, please just keep on watching. So as you can see, I already have applied moisturizer and SPF on my face. And now I'm gonna proceed and I will use this Bobbi Brown corrector in Bisque, which is this one here, and I will apply it just on my discolorations that I have around the face, just this red spot in here and under eye area. Now remember, it's always best to work with thinner layers of product, and if we need to apply more later, we do that. So for this no makeup look of mine, this at least my last intake, sorry, I'm gonna use this Benefit. You can use any medium or sheer foundation that you have. I don't recommend high coverage foundation for this look. So today I will be using this Benefit Hello Flawless, which you can see is in its last legs, and the color I'm using is I'm So Money Honey, and the pump is a little bit broken and it doesn't dispense as it should, but I apply like a pea-sized amount, and I will take my already pre-dampened beauty blender, scoop this off of my hand and apply it from the center of my face outwards, and you know the drill, we'll blend it in all together. Remember to apply it also on the eyelids, under eye area, everywhere. Foundation is meant to go everywhere. Now as you can see, this is darker than the color of my face, but that's because I use high SPF on my face, but if you watch this, it's a perfect match with the rest of my body. What I'm trying to say here is that I like this luminous finish foundation. I don't like matte foundations for this natural look. I think the glowiness in them, it's really complementary and it really helps with this natural look. And this is why today I will be using all the creamy products that I can use to apply on my face for this look that I'm creating. Next up, just because I need this, I'm gonna use this Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer, which is a really good concealer. You have to give it a try to this. It's not really hyped up, but it's every bit as good. I would say it's comparable to the Tarte Shade Tape, and I'm using in the color 2 light medium because it's not to lighten but to conceal. But still, I will draw a triangle here, bring it outwards like that. So you can see it's not a dramatic change of color. And once we're done with that, I will take the other end of the beauty blender and I will blend it in. Now, if there is one thing you want to do with the concealer is to set it with powder, just so it doesn't move, it doesn't crease, and it doesn't reflect the light. As you see here, it reflects the light. And if you don't have eye bags, it might be alright, but you have to really remind always to set the under eye concealer with some powder, especially if you have eye bags just like me, because this is just gonna mattify all over and it's not gonna reflect the light and it's gonna be real good. So I'm gonna take this small face powder brush from Eco Tools and I will take the yellowy shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. And can you see the difference? Here is this, I'm just looking at the viewfinder just to see what you see. Here is the mattified one, here is the non-mattified one. Here you can see the back, here's much better concealed. So this is what we're aiming for. Next up, for the eyes, I will surprisingly just take one shadow, which is really weird for me because I always like to create this shadow on under the brow bone, going to the crease and everything. But I feel like if we're going no makeup, even though we have this shade, this shadow, this is gonna create just the light, this is gonna create a shade. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use this color tattoo, the Creamy Mattes in Creme de Nude, which is this nude color, as you can see. And it's a creamy one. And we'll just apply it from the all over, and we're just gonna apply it all over the eyelid, from the brow bone up to the lashes. As you can see, today we're not going for any color or any shadow or anything on our eyelids. We're just going for the look of making it all even, so we don't see the veins and a little discoloration that you could be having on your eyelids. We just make an even color which matches with your skin tone. Mine happens to be this one. Because going natural doesn't mean not going polished, and we still want to look polished, sorry. We're gonna take this cake powder from NYX, and I will take the lighter shade from the brunette, which is the better match for my eyebrow color, and I will just go ahead and grab this Real Techniques brow brush, dip it in, and fill in my eyebrows. Next up, I will take a clear gel. Mine is looking a little bit cloudy right now, and because it's well loved, and I will just apply it all over the eyebrows just to set the powder that we have applied. Next up, I will take this eyeshadow pencil from Jordana in number 4, Continuous Almond, and I will draw my waterline with it. Now we are going to curl our lashes. Next up, I will apply a couple of coats of this Max Factor False Lash Effect Mascara, which surprisingly enough is the more natural mascara that I have currently right now, because the other ones are way more dramatic, so this is the one that's going to provide the more natural look. And I will apply a couple of coats on the upper lashes and just one coat on the lower lashes, and I'll be back. As I said before, I am a huge fan of cream products, creamier liquid products, when aiming for a more natural look. So today I will contour my face with this L'Oreal Infallible Sculpt Duo that I have, and I have it in color light number 1, and I will use this shade to contour all over my face. So for this I will take just a foundation brush, dip it in, and I will apply it on the perimeters, almost drawing a number 3, as you probably know. Just don't bring it all the way in, because this is gonna make look artificial and skeleton-y. You know, you want to take it just to the tip of your eyebrow or your eye, if you will, and just now we'll take it down on the jawline. And of course you have to remember to attend the neck. And if you have a double chin, such as yours truly, just go for it. Now I'll take a smaller concealer brush, and I will just take the same shade, and I will slightly draw my nose, because Lord knows I need it. If you don't need it, you can totally skip this step. Here, now that we have placed all the outlines, I will just take the Beauty Blender and I will just blend it all in place. Now with the lighter shade, I'm just gonna go ahead, take the other side of a brush, dip it in, and just add a little more definition on the jawline, if you will. A little bit on the forehead and down the center of the nose. And you guessed it, we'll blend it in. Surprisingly enough, it can almost all the time take, at least to me, it takes more time to create a natural look than a dramatic look, because with the dramatic look you can really go there, out there and whatnot, and with a natural look you're really aiming to look like yourself and not altering, and make it look like you haven't altered anything, but still you have altered everything, so it's a little bit tricky. But hey, we're doing that. Next up, as for blush, I will apply a little bit of Benetint. So with Benetton you have to be fast, because this really sets real fast, so you just apply one side at a time. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit more. wow, I feel like I'm using a lot of Benefit products. I mean, Benefit is a brand that aims for natural beauty, and I tend to gravitate to Benefit products when I go for a natural look. So next up, I will use Benefit High Beam, which I think it's not hyped enough, and this really is a beautiful natural finish highlighter, and it's one of the original ones. And we'll just apply it, place it in here, and blend it in. Here you can see the difference between no highlighter and highlighter. So it's a beautiful sheen, if you will. To set it all in place, because we always want to set things in place and don't have the foundation moving throughout the day, I will just take a powder, a setting powder. Today I'm using this True Match powder, setting powder, and I will slightly dust it all over my face. And last but not least, I'm gonna apply on the lips a little bit of a flushed color. And for this look today, I will use this Max Factor in number 3 from the Marilyn collection, and it's this beautiful berry. It's similar, I think it's similar to Revlon Cherries in the Snow, but fear not, I'm not gonna apply this like directly like so. I'm just gonna apply it a little bit all over my lips, and then I will blend it in with my fingers so it looks flushed and natural, just as if you bit your lips. So here we go, here's the final look. I just added this velvety choker that I have in here, and I completed this look with this. This is all from the Rambouillet haul that I showed you, actually, as you can see. This is off-the-shoulder shirt that I showed you, and then there's this choker. I have to say that this is a little bit too light for the summertime, but here you have the finished look. As you can see, it's a very natural look, an everyday look. It's a no makeup look, actually. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down below, because it really helps me a lot, and leave a comment and let me know what you're thinking. See you in the next one. Bye!